On a blistering hot night in Phoenix, the roof is closed and the AC's a blasting. Ought to be a good one here between the Washington Nationals and the Arizona Diamondbacks. The D-backs are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. Robbie Ray, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Escobar comes up with it. And there's one gone to start the night. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Brian Dozier is a guy that's working through some things these days. He's had a tough time on the road. Sometimes you can't explain this stuff, but he's hit under 250 for the season on the road, and that's something that he definitely has to improve on.
Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Hey, thanks, Matty V. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Man, not sure if he was trying to send a message early in the game or what, but I sure hope this doesn't carry over to the rest of the game. Sometimes things like this early in the game really sets the tone for problems later, but I hope that's not the case.
And now for Washington, Anthony Rendon. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and it's fouled away. The 0-1 delivery. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a fourth.
The 1-2. Still 1-2. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Another try at 2-2. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Eaton stands at first with 1 out. And he'll snap one over to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Now the 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another full count pitch on its way. In there, now the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
They ran the risk of a strike him out, throw him out play there, but that was a good job of getting in there successfully. On 3-2, there's a decent chance the hitter puts the ball in place, so it can be a good time to be aggressive just like that.
Juan Soto to the plate now. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 287 the average coming in. 21 homers and 71 runs batted in. Ready with the 0-1. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Ready with the 2-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
Here's the 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on MLB Network. Steven Strasburg is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Nationals. Dan, any thoughts?
Steven Strasburg has been good since he put on a uniform. The pride and joy of San Diego State University. The closest thing we've seen to Nolan Ryan. Mid to upper 90s fastball. Great changeup, great curveball, and great slider. Very, very rarely you see a guy have a 4-pitch mix that's as good as Steven Strasburg's.
And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Well, Matty, you look at this lineup, the key to success is scoring early, putting the other team on their heels and allowing their own pitcher to go out there and feel like he can execute his game plan and attack and stay in the zone. This offense needs to get on the board.
So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
2-strike pitch from Strasburg. Pitch is popped up. Para over to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Eduardo Escobar standing in, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Behind 0-2 now, and a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Yeah, and he's letting these guys know early on he's not going to be afraid to work inside. I'm interested to see if that takes some of the aggressiveness away from these hitters.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. We are still scoreless. Standing in, Kurt Suzuki, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. This is going to kick off the fence now out in front of the Arizona bullpen. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Here's Brian Dozier now, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
From the belt, the pitch, left field and deep. Peralta going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The relay throw, and a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Escobar is up with it. Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run.
Wow, a perfectly executed safety squeeze right there, and that's such a tough play to defend when it's done right. It can be risky, of course, but not as much as the suicide squeeze. Good call from the dugout on that one.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
2 out, nobody on. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom of the second. The Nationals are out in front here, 1-0. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, David Peralta, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Good power curveball there, and he's in control. 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Turner fields it cleanly. 1 away.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And the spotlight is going to shine down today for me on Victor Robles. This guy, we've been hearing his name, one of the elite prospects in baseball for multiple years. And now he's getting a chance to put it all on display for the world to see. One of the slickest defenders in the game can go gap to gap with ease. Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone. And in to hit next will be Jake Lamb. Walker, base runner at first with 1 out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Jake Lamb goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Into the box, Nick Ahmed, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. This year against right-handed pitching, Ahmed is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He beat it first.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 left for Arizona. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Striding in now for the Nats, Steven Strasburg. 9, 1 and 2 due up.
Number 37, Steven.
Here's the pitch. And that's dead center for strike 1. A ball and a strike.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
The 1-1 home. A bouncer up the middle. And that is through into center. A base hit, and the opposing pitcher gets aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
speedy Trey Turner digs in now. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Goodbye, home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Number 10 for him on the year. As the Nats move out in front now, 3-0. In now is Adam Eaton.
Adam.
As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Eaton can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way is offered at and missed for the first strike. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a two-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
In now is Anthony Rendon. 0 for 1 here in the early going. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Ranging back is Dyson. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The left fielder, number 22.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
1-1.
Pulled toward right center field. Dyson's there. And that retires the side. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's 3-0 Washington. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. And with 1 away, we'll bring you a look at the current division standings, and you can see these guys have their work cut out for them if they want to make noise in the division. Lifted the other way to left center. Soto will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder,
First offering on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little earlier.
And Rendon will look this one in to retire the side. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They trail in this one 3-0. Into the box now, Kurt Suzuki. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. This is line to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
Swing and a drive. To get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And the Nationals have made this a 5-0 game.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Up next for the
In is Gerardo Parra,
the first baseman,
as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Softly hit to the left side, and this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out.
the batter, the center fielder.
In now, Victor Robles comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Now
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
In now, Steven Strasburg pitches high. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Ready with the 1-0. Runner goes for third. That's a strike. The throw down. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
And a pickoff throw to third, and he'll dive back in safely. Squeeze attempt, but it's popped up. Walker is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
the batter.
Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Yoshihisa Hirano answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Trey Turner will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Robles on third with 2 out. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1-2.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the Nationals 5 and the Diamondbacks 0. So striding forward now, Ketel Marte. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The center fielder.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Ketel Marte becomes the first out in the bottom of the fourth inning.
Second baseman,
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the corner and slicing foul. No runs, just one hit. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Turner ranges back and he has it for out number 2. Up next for Arizona, David Peralta. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch, and that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen, and they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Nationals.
Stepping up to the plate, Adam Eaton. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Here's a look at the final line for the Arizona starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
The 1-0. Is a fastball down below the knees. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peralta is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Juan Soto. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. Escobar scoops it up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, but they hold a 5-0 lead. And back in Phoenix as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going, and he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game, so their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
All right, Heidi, thank you. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. On a swing, and he popped him up off to the left in foul territory. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 13.
At the plate, Nick Ahmed. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away.
Oh, that'll make
Now
you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouchback.
Wow, he's not even being subtle about it. He almost hits him with the previous pitch, and then he actually does it with the next one. Going to be interesting to see if they seek revenge at some point.
Adam Jones will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Comes into this one at 271. 13 home runs and 47 RBIs.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. 1 left for Arizona. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Zach Godley takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Now batting, Kurt Suzuki. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But this is foul for the first strike. And this is swung on and missed there by Suzuki, and he's in trouble now, down 0-2. Line drive to center field. Marte is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 9. Second base.
Ready to take his hacks again, Brian Dozier, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Now batting, the first base.
So striding in, Gerardo Parra. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. 2 out, nobody on. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Nationals gone in order as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And he'll ensure that this ball stays foul, and a smart play, as that would have been a base hit if it had come back. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
First offering on its way. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Eduardo Escobar waits on deck. 3-2 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8-pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
He threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate, just enough for a base hit.
And he fouls this one off. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Marte leads off first with 1 away. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Now back.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Gilo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Behind 0-2 now. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Fouled away. Line drive base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Standing in now, Christian Walker, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 2-strike pitch from Strasburg. Down the third baseline. Played on the backhand. The throw pulls him off the bag. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Bases full now following the error. And set to go is the third baseman, Jake Lamb. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is...
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. A ball and 2 strikes now. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And a good pitch there, but it's taken for a ball, and it's 2-2 to the Arizona third baseman.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job.
And the run will score on the sac fly as they're hanging around at 5-2 now.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch popped up. Strasburg will put this one away, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 6 full. It's the Nationals 5 and the Diamondbacks 2. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. Nationals on top in this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary to see how we got here. Victor Robles digging in now. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here. Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
He's set, and the pitch. Pitch inside, the throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Robles leads off second with nobody out. Runner breaks for third. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. Matt Adams will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 15, Matt Adams.
Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Hard hit ball to short. And this will be an RBI as the run comes in to score from third.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Trey Turner will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his two-run homer that had him rolling early on. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Escobar up the middle, and that's the second out. Riding in once again, Adam Eaton. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. First pitch on its way. Here's a ground ball for Ahmed at short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning stretch time coming up here in the desert. Nationals on top, 6-2. Matt Grace gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 33, Matt.
Ready for another chance? Alex Avila. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Alex.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Pitch on its way to Avila. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Giving chase is Robles. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Wilmer Flores will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Popped him up. Suzuki has a play. 2 down. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Gerard Dyson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Right side to his right. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order. They still trail here at 6-2. Archie Bradley has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Striding in, Anthony Rendon. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Dyson moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Juan Soto. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Escobar ranging into the outfield. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
And they start him out away with a called strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Cue shot here out towards short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They lead it 6-2.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
A new pitcher to tell you about now is it'll be the hard-throwing Fernando Rodney that gets the nod here.
Fernando Rodney.
Ketel Marte will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
Marte.
The 1-0 home. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in, Eduardo Escobar. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And Rodney with a good fastball out of the pen. No balls and a strike. High in the air out to center field. Robles waits on it. 2 gone. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, David Peralta. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They still trail here at 6-2. Into the box, Brian Dozier. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Brian.
First delivery to him on the way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And he falls behind. 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Now at the plate, Gerardo Parra. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
And Matty, it was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled this guy. That has to be in the back of his mind as he walks to the plate right here. Has to protect against looking foolish again on the off speed.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
2-1.
Fouled off. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Here's Lamb to make the catch now, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 16.
Digging in now, Victor Robles. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Marte moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nationals gone in order. They lead it 6-2. Sean Doolittle takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 63, Sean
Now at the plate, Christian Walker. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Down by a
Leading
bunch
up
here,
for the
and what makes it
Diamondbacks,
even more difficult,
first baseman,
they're facing the closer.
Christian
Not going to be an easy task
Walker.
trying to tie this one or go ahead here at home.
Behind 0-2 now. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor,
Now
but
batting,
it wasn't
third
outrageous.
baseman,
Hey, listen, calling
Jay.
balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
0-2, here it comes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces
Now
out of the
batting,
bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty
Dick.
confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Into the box now, Nick Ahmed. He makes the catch, and the Nationals will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Washington took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Steven Strasburg earns win number 15 on the year. Robbie Ray couldn't escape the fourth inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.